Merhaba, sabah şerifleriniz hayırlı olsun. Bugün Amsterdam'daki Anne Frank müzeme gideceğim. Yurttan çıktım. Yürüyorum. Öyle. Çok yanlış yer. Cami meydanına giriş yapacağız şu an.
Huisje afnemen, deze kijk. En die zijn ook. Gewoon komen ze. Ja, maar dat is wel net tijd, hè? Batterijen is wel net. Oké, maar hij heeft wel eigenlijk reden dat waarschijnlijk de moeilijkheid is. Waarschijnlijk is de moeilijkheid dat zo'n rubber rietje een beetje is aan overlopen. Ja, ik heb hem op YouTube gezien om dat foto te maken om erbij te komen.
So my friend gave me this very short dress.
Is it like just plain black?
It's black and then it has like...
Central Station, the transportation hub of Amsterdam, is built on 3 artificial islands and is supported by around 8,600 wooden piles. The building was designed by 2 architects, Kuipers and Van Prince, and its front is really quite amazing. Made of red brick and white accents, it's a combination of Neo-Renaissance style and Neo-Gothic towers, and is called eclectical architecture.
There's a unique sand-filled terrace on the roof where you'll find sunbathers searching for rays while enjoying beautiful views of the harbor and the sea. Cruise ships from all over the world dock at the PTA, or Passenger Terminal Amsterdam. It's shaped like a wave, or the back of a whale. Some locals like to call it the goldfish, because the tourists brought here by the big cruise ships help to bolster the economy. The Maritime Museum is housed near the old harbor in a very large building that was once the weapon arsenal or warehouse for the Amsterdam admiralty. There were originally 2 docks in front of the building for constructing and arming warships of the Dutch Republic with cannons and other weapons. A replica of a trade ship called the Amsterdam is now docked outside the museum, giving insight into just how small and cramped sailing conditions were.
The building was renovated and reopened in 2011. A beautiful domed glass roof was installed over the spacious inner courtyard. The roof is shaped like a compass rose, and during the day you can look up and see lines like those on an old map. After dark, hundreds of tiny LED lights blink on, creating the illusion of a starry night.
The museum is well worth a visit and contains shipping and sailing artifacts and collections of maps, weapons, model ships, as well as paintings of naval officers and dramatic sea battles.
The canals were built in 3 phases, starting at the west side of the city and moving east. They reached this area, the Plantasche, toward the end of the 17th century. At that point, the housing needs of the city had already been met, so officials decided not to allow private housing in this neighborhood. Instead, the space was filled with gardens, courtyards, and charity homes for the elderly. By the 1800s, people began building homes in this area. Notice its unique feel, with more greenery and wider lanes than anywhere else in the city. Freedom of religion, free speech, sexual freedom. All of these are outlawed in parts of the world. We are glad to say that we can take freedom for granted in the Netherlands. Dutch television and radio broadcast frank discussions of drugs, euthanasia, and God functions. No one giggles at nudity.
Of course, Dutch law places a few limits on what we can do. Discrimination, libel, and slander are illegal. So was blasphemy until 2014. Like every society, we Dutch have our taboos and disagreements, but on the whole, we're grateful to have a nation devoted to freedom for all. In 2013, Amsterdam's botanical garden, the Hortus Botanicus,
The Merhaba Bridge, otherwise referred to as the famous Skinny Bridge, stretches all the way across the Amstel River. Of Amsterdam's 1,500 or so bridges, this is the most famous. It dates back to the 17th century and was likely a narrow footbridge. Since then, it's been reconstructed more than once and grown wider with age. Legend has it that whoever you kiss while passing under the bridge will be your true love for life. We're now on the Amstel River. The round white-faced building you see next to the City Hall is the Muziek Theater, or Music Theater. It's home to the Dutch Opera, known for its varied production, the Holland Sinfonia, and the world-renowned Dutch National Ballet. The Dutch may be known for their tolerant attitude, but they also have strong opinions. This piece of architecture was met with heavy protests that have since simmered down. In fact, that's how it got its name, Stop. It's derived from the movement against the construction, Stop the Opera.
Look at the group of very crooked houses. We affectionately refer to them as the dancing houses because they look like they're tilting and swaying to some happy tune. These buildings get their crazy tilts from the wooden piles that are supposed to be holding them up. The more the piles rock, the wilder the houses dance. The outward lean that you see on so many buildings is another story. It has nothing to do with Robert Pines. The facades, or the faces of buildings, were intentionally built this way. In fact, a 16th century law put limits on how far a building could lean forward, lest it topple down. Early 20th century building is considered to be the first true example of the Amsterdam school style of architecture. The front of the building is impressively adorned with statues of Neptune, his wife, and 4 figures that represent the points of the compass. The building is decorated inside and out with